Yo, what's up, guys? How is everybody doing? Hello, 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 hello. And welcome to the stream, guys. How is your day? Today, guys, we're gonna go over faction wars. We have the Barbarian, we have Demonspawn. We're gonna look at a couple of different options and all that. And after, we're going to run a Hydra key, something that I haven't done in a few weeks. We're gonna do our Nightmare key. We're gonna use Toshiro, I think, just to see how much damage we can actually squeeze out of him. For faction wars, how are you guys finding it so far? I'm still surprised to see that some of them haven't opened at all, and we're on 0. Like the Night Revenants, we have the Skinwalkers opening in 8 hours, so after reset. Ogrin Tribes opening again, so we're gonna be able to get up to more stars on that. Dark Elves only in 4 days. Sacred in 2. And that's about it. We've got everything else open so far. Interesting. Interesting. So let's start with the Demonspawn. Let's see what conditions we have on here. And have you guys managed to get the Broken Relic for the Poisoners or not yet? Any of you guys got that? So right here on stage 4, we have defeat 5 enemies using bombs. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I do have bombers built up. If now we're gonna build some bombers. I think I still have my gear on Lord Shazar as an example. If you don't have Lord Shazar, you definitely have tons of different options for bombers in this faction. Or tons. You have other options like Soul Drinker right here. So definitely not too bad. Not on the impossible way. We might build him and do it with him. We'll see. We shall see about that. I think that could be a better option for whoever doesn't have Lord Shazar. And do we have other bombers in here? Like epics or anything like that? Not really, huh? I think that's about it. She putting bombs? No, huh? Ah, yeah, she is. Okay. So there is a red as well, but it's just a bomb on an enemy, so that's not good. Decreases the bomb duration. You really want to get somebody that puts more than one. So you do have an epic version that can do it. So we're gonna build a Soul Drinker right here. So that one is the bomb. Attacks 3 times at random, decreases the duration, and AoE attack has a chance to land the bombs. I have no masteries. He's fully booked though because I booked most of the epics a very long time ago. This banner might be a bit too good for him, so we're gonna look for a different accuracy one. Let's see what we have available. I don't need him in Stone Skin or anything like that. I just want to make sure I have attack as a substat too, because bombs will deal damage based on the attack. So let's see, equipped. Maybe we can steal it from somebody. Petrifia, I will need to use that champion. So I'm going to keep the banner on her, and I'm going to look to get it from somebody else. Let's see, no attack there. We do have attack on here. Dragstar, yeah, I'm definitely not going to use Dragstar much in Faction Wars because he kind of sucks. Low chance to land the provoke and stuff. So let's just say we are giving him that banner. Then we are looking at attack here. That's a good one. That's a good one. We don't need to stress about it too much. And we need the bottom pieces. At least 2 of them to be with attack. So we have this one. We don't need a crit rate. I would rather get accuracy. But I do need to have higher attack. So maybe we're going to look for a cruel set to see if we have something decent in there. Okay-ish. This looks good. This looks perfect. I don't need crit rate. I don't need crit damage. That's actually beautiful. So we're going to get that on. Then let's look for a pair of gloves from a different set. I don't need ignore defense on this champion. So either I'm going to go with a perception. That could potentially be an option. No relic yet, but Nell and Stock wiped the Tarichka team. Yeah, that relic is freaking good, man. Crazy good, actually. So this 6 speed, 44 accuracy, stick speed, accuracy, crit rate, HP. Let's get this one. Unless I find something better. Speed one. Okay. I'll get a speed one instead, actually. Then we need speed boots with high attack, preferably. So let's see. Attack substat. None from the speed set. I do have some from the accuracy set if needed. Let's see if we have some from Cruel, maybe. So we can seal the deal there. Not the most ideal thing because we have a triple roll on crit damage and I would rather have it on attack. But it seems like it doesn't look too... I could use these perception ones, actually. More or less the same, but we have the accuracy. So I am planning to maybe give a perception set, but we'll see. We're going to go with a Cruel for the moment. Then what are we having here? Let's see. Speed and attack substats. I will need one from the speed set. This is actually a nice piece. Might be a bit too good for him. So we're gonna look for a weaker piece. This one for the moment. Or this one could potentially work as well. None of them have accuracy anyway. Same with the helmet. And now either I'm gonna try to basically go with an attack set. A regular attack set. Either maybe look at a perception or potentially another Cruel set. So I have one helmet from here, which seems okay. Too much crit damage. We don't really need that. What about perception? Pretty much the same story. Nothing great. Or there is the other Doom Tower set, right? But seems like I have no pieces from it. So we can't go with that. We can't go with a Divine either because we don't have other pieces. Or maybe I can do these. Since this drops pretty easily from Classic Arena. We have a shield. Let's just give him that. And then we can go back for the helmet that we had from the speed set. I think we had one available. Not the best, but this should do the job. So we would need more accuracy, to be honest. Yo, Pikachu, what's up, bro? How was the weekend? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just did a lot of cleaning yesterday, so that kept me busy. Saturday, just with the kid. Took him swimming, took him to a fun fair around and stuff like that. What about you? So that should get the job done. In terms of relics, should we give him a relic? We could look for a relic, basically. Something that's not too crazy. Let's see. The main reason for it, we actually have a good gemstone for bombs. And all I'm getting so far is getting that freaking gemstone. So let me just put it to use. Let's see what relics can I use from here. So, Weather has a chance to increase the incoming damage by 10%. But this will not really affect the bombs, most likely. Even though it's not mentioned in there. I don't think it will. Weather deals 5% more damage. We're not really going to do damage with the skills. We are counting on bombs only. So probably I'm going to have to pick a random one. Weather deals 2 more damage if under any debuffs. So the whole point of getting the relic on is basically looking to get more attack. So most likely we are going to go with this one. And this gemstone. This is all I'm getting. So let me just equip one. We're going to deal a bit of more damage. Was it nasty? Yeah, I'm building Soul Drinker as well for it. I'm not going to use Lord Shazar even though I have him available. I'm going to try to use weaker champions, you know. So I already had him at 6-star because I've tried to do stupid things before in the past with him. So we're going to go like that. I have Nazana built on a stun set. So we could use her as well. I have Akak. I could use him as well as a control. Why not? So let me just find amulet for him. HP, defense. Okay, no HP, but we have defense. So let's use these. So we get more accuracy like this. There we go. He's on a regen set. So what do we have? 1, 2, Nazana 3. We'll land the cheeky stun if needed. And then... don't really need to use any of the legendaries, to be honest. Tarshan is not built. I'm going to look for some units that are built So I can just take them in. Magnar, potentially. Gorslow is built. I can't even remember what he does. Defense down, okay. I would need a weaken, to be honest, rather than defense down, but I'll take whatever the game gives me better, mainly. So he is an attack-based champ. Decent accuracy set. Accuracy banner, sorry. Seems like I'm running out of them, so I might as well just give him this attack one from here. Okay. So we have him up and running at decent speed. Maybe I can give him one of these ones. Get more accuracy, even if I'm losing more attack. It doesn't matter. Is paid my build? No, she's not. He's built on a stun set as well. Okay, so we can get his job done. Yo, Wishmaster, what's up, bro? Any recommendation on who to put the Dat Dealer Relic? Marius? I am using the Dat Dealer on Crixia. So I'm using it on debuffers. You can use it on damage dealers if you want, but Marius is void already. I don't think he really needs it, to be honest. So I would use it on somebody else. This is good for faction wars. Defense all battles. What about you? Attack Doom Tower? Nope. Nazana faction wars. HP. Yeah, I'll rather get the HP. Can use you as well and you. And we need to land 5 bombs. Okay. I think this should get the job done. Let's see if we struggle. Who knows? We do have control with the stun sets, but it might not be enough. So let's see. 1. 0 stuns. We can land the defense down if needed. AoE bombs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bombs. But I gotta kill them using bombs. Okay, so an increased attack is kind of needed, right? Let's see. We'll see about that part in a second. Okay, Kaja took a turn, seems like it. Let's put the ally protection. So Sky Touch. She's not dying yet. Okay, she died, but not from the bombs, which sucks. Let's detonate them as much as we can. Seems like we got weak hits on one. Let's buff. Increase the cooldowns of the skills because we have the HP burn on them, so that's good control as well. Okay, more stuns, nice. Let's hit that Kaja. 1 bomb, beautiful. She's gonna die from bombs too, hopefully. Okay, stuns, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we decrease the cooldown of the bomb, but unfortunately not enough damage to kill her. Okay, 1 more down. So how many we have down from bombs too? I'm gonna save that freeze, actually. I was gonna say maybe I should use it. Yeah, the 3 turns cooldown sucks. You haven't played Raid in 3 days? Oh, made you lose the hope in the game? What's up, Killer? How you doing, bro? Is this gonna kill him? No. Okay. No stun right there. I'm not gonna use that, but I can detonate the bomb here. Decrease bomb timer. Bang. We need 2 more. It's all about bringing control, guys. So if you can bring some control to keep the enemies at bay, okay, that is the most important thing. Because if you have control over them, you're going to be able to do whatever you want with them. Put bombs, do anything that goes through your mind, right? So we have bombs right there. I'm going to try to freeze them now. And I will need to basically decrease the cooldowns on some of them. If not, I'm in trouble. So I need to increase the cooldowns of the HP burn right with the HP burn right there. That was the other skill, actually. So let's see how we can detonate them. Okay. Self buff again. He is Force Affinity, if I remember it correctly. Yep. So I'm gonna attack that Light Spawn. 1, Bomb decrease timer. No, we kill him without the bombs. What? Seriously? Why is he dealing so much damage? Why is he dealing so much freaking damage? Okay, not enough damage to kill him like that. He's gonna get more healing, so I'm gonna try to kill at least one more of them in here. With bombs. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to do it. Do I need a freeze? Let's save it. This is on a 3-turn cooldown. We should get it back in the meantime. Okay, so 3 turns. We need to detonate those bombs, though. I'm gonna buff here. A1 weak hits, please. Thank you. Get a continuous heal. That's good. We gotta get him down on Lysandra. Weak hit, unfortunately. Because she's gonna transfer the debuffs, right? So we need to keep that in mind. Weak hit again, please. Thank you. Okay, she transferred the bombs. Decrease the cooldown. Boom. We got one more down, so we just need to kill one more with bombs. Okay. Yeah, Countess Licks is great as well. I'm just trying to don't use all the OP champions just so it's a bit more helpful for you guys. I could easily get this done with Lord Shazar in literally on the first wave. So my Soul Drinker is getting pretty low on HP. I'm going to have to make sure he doesn't die. Here. So we're going to try to see if we can stun somebody. Fly that defense down. Put some bombs on. So we got bombs on everybody. We're going to get some healing now. We're going to put that freeze on. Put the HP burn as well. Okay. So we have all of the bombs for 2 turns. It is a bit worrying right now that we might kill them before that. So I'm gonna go on either the Fat Man. Actually, I could use this at random. Let's see. So we decreased it on Suzerain. I gotta make sure that Cetalia won't actually get a cleanse on the wrong champion, right? Okay, beautiful. 2 of them. GG's. We got it. First try as well. Control, guys. Control. Stun sets. Freeze. Whatever you can bring in. And that works. It took us 5 minutes, though. A Soul Drinker got the job done. Now, it's going to be harder on the higher stage where you need to do 10 of them. And the main reason for it will be that you need to kill them, right? So you need to have that increased attack to make sure the bombs will deal as much damage as possible. So right here, we need 10 stuns. So I don't need to bring in him. I don't really need him in here. I'm going to look to see who has a stun set out of all of my champions. Except the 2 that I already have in the team. So I know I have a stun set on her. I have a stun set on him. But I need 10 stuns, right? So I need to see what champions are bringing a stun in here. Isn't he stunning with one of the skills? No, he provokes. Okay. Weaken. Does he stun? No, he just drops Star Meter, right? She doesn't stun either. So I might have to rely just on those stun sets. It would be good if I could bring in another one, to be honest, but I don't really have any other champs from this faction built on a stun set. So I might just have to try it with the 2 of them, and that's it, you know. Them giving a 4-star glyph is garbage, yeah. I do not disagree with that. I do not disagree with that. But looking at it, nobody else really brings the stuns in here, huh? He doesn't stun either because he's with a Hex. He brings the fear. Yeah. You could use another stun set on Infernal Baroness. She does have a AoE on the A1, which is good. If you don't have Nazana, for example, decrease attack. More or less the same things that Nazana does, but a couple of different things too. So this is an enemy, and increases the duration. We don't really care about that, to be honest. Even Umbral Enchantress could work nice on a stun set. A good AoE right there. And then with the provoke and attacking back maybe every now and then could work, but not as good. I would rather put her on a frostbite set, to be honest. Magnar stuns, yes, true. With the if they have HP burn, okay, I actually forgot about that part. You see, I'm always using Magnar without the HP burn part. I might be a bit worried of how much damage he deals, but that might just speed up our run. So let's bring in Magnar. I'm not gonna have a defense down champion, so it should be fine. And he's faster than Magnar. So we have the HP burn. Sweet. Good call right there. I forgot about Magnar. I'm always using Magnar for the double hit, never with HP burn. So let's see. First hit, we got 1-2 stuns, and we need 10 in total. Okay. Wait, I still have the defense down in here. I actually forgot about it. I don't really need it, to be honest. So I could have brought in Darth the Hungerer as a support or something. So we got HP burn. We got another stun. Let's see if we can land 3 more here. So we land 1. And we are at 4. Okay, slowly and surely. We gotta kill that Ugo. We got another stun in there. We gotta take Ugo down before the rest get to move. Preferably. So let's see if we increase the cooldowns of their skills. We land 1 more stun right there. Okay, and weak hit versus her. That's fine. Another A1. No stuns. Take Ramantu down. And we are at 6 stuns, right? Not looking bad at all. We want to take her down before she's going to be left the last one alive. So don't proc the passive. There we go. So with Negmotar, we can slowly just deal. Yeah, I'm trying not to use the defense down. I forgot that I kept him in the team, even though I said that he's not going to be in the team. So no stuns right there. Actually gonna go versus that Ugo again. Let's land the freeze if we can. Or HP burn, whatever. Let's give more. So we go 1, 2, 3. And we are at 10-10. So I can just go full ham on them. The only problem that I have right now is, of course, Maneater with his unkillable and immunity. But we can increase the cooldowns of skills on 2 champions. Keeping them alive long enough, exactly. That's why control is so important, you know, because if you have control over what they're doing, it's going to be much easier for you guys to do whatever you might have to do, you know. So stun sets, champions that land crowd control debuffs, super important. Yo, Lazar, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Okay, so no unkillable on Daramantu. We can slowly take him down. And on the next wave, I can just go ham. Now, I need to kill that Ugo before Maneater here, though. And thankfully, we can, because she just took a turn. Paying attention to their skills is important as well, to remember what they're doing, you know. There we go. And I think we've got the full stuns done already. Yeah, 10 stuns, beautiful. And the next on the condition is what? 15? Yo, Buggy Raid, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Just got back from your freaking job. How was it? Hard day? Okay, defense down now. We don't need to wait for anything. We shouldn't land the freeze or whatever, but let's go for it. Okay. Much better now in terms of damage. Magnar just smashed them. But I still want to kill that Ugo before anyone else. We only have 2 enemies left. So Loriaka, she can cleanse or put immunity, whatever she wants. Doesn't really matter. And now we can just deal with her. Right now seems fine. From stage 16 to higher become... Yeah, it will be much harder, yeah. As expected. I was expecting maybe from stage 12 upwards. Stage 6, manipulate 40... Terminator 40 times. So that's gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm still gonna keep my control champions in. I'm gonna bring in 1 Allure. if you don't have a lure, guys, okay? If you don't have a lure, let me just quickly show you something. So let's go, for example, on Nazana. You go to Masteries, you get Evil Eye, okay? It will decrease the turn meter on 5 enemies with every single hit. So you're gonna do it 15 times with a basic skill on all of the enemies. You have 3 waves, 5 enemies each. 15 times just from one champion. Then, you don't need to only decrease turn meter. You can boost turn meter. So if you have masteries like Rapid Response, masteries like Arcane Celerity, masteries like Cycle of Revenge, all of these will boost your turn meter, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. If you have a champion like Akak, he boosts turn meter as well, right? So that's another thing to keep in mind. So you have plenty of options. You know, I think she manipulates turn meter in a way or another, but I might be wrong on it. Okay, she doesn't. She heals, actually. Nothing with the turn meter. My bad. I'm not even sure if she has gear. Let's see. She has some. Good enough. Good enough. So with the lure, I'm going to be able to do it without a problem. Only with her alone. Without having to worry about my masteries. Even though I already have some of the masteries on, right? And he manipulates turn meter too. You see? Bang, we filled the turn meter, and bang, it counted like 1. Let's see if we can put a freeze or HP burn, whatever we can. Okay. And now just drop turn meter left and right with her. Now they are taking a bit more turns than I was expecting, but it is what it is. Yeah, it works boosted as well. It doesn't matter. Not boosted, boosted. He manipulates it with the A1, but we got weak hits right there. My bad that I attacked the Magic Affinity champion. That's fine. It just makes things more interesting. So right now we are at 6 out of 40, you see? More turn meter manipulation. 7. Now, again, I attack the Magic Champion, but... okay, we haven't manipulated turn meter there, actually, with him. Gotta reread the skill. What's the condition for it? Might be under defense down, maybe. Turn meter drop. Let's see if we can land the cheeky stun. Okay, some free, some HP burst, some boosted turn meter, and bang, all of a sudden we are at 16. So attacks an enemy twice, each hit fills the champion's turn meter if the target is under defense down, HP burn, or decreased accuracy. Okay, so let's go versus any of them, really. We can go versus Oela. Okay, we boosted the turn meter on the entire team, so that jumped to 23%. You don't really need a lure. If you have her, it's gonna make it easier, but it's not a necessity. So let's try to kill some of them because they're taking too many moves in here. Manipulating skill cooldowns is pretty much the same thing. So either you're increasing them, either you're decreasing them. Okay? And I haven't tried to see if Merciless or Reflex is working on it, but we can have a look if I have that condition on any of these two factions today. That is something that I actually haven't checked, but I honestly see no reason why it wouldn't work. Oh, we got resisted on both of them? Damn! So the safest thing to do is to try and basically get it done as much as possible on the first wave. Then you won't have to worry about it. Because once you reach the condition, you can just go full ham, kill them, control them more, or do whatever you might have to do in order to basically win the fight, right? So I've just realized that my allure doesn't have a 100% crit rate. So that is a bit of a problem. Because she's not always critting to decrease the turn meter. Impulse works? Okay, so that works. If Impulse works, every other set will. And the Masteries as well. Remember the Masteries. But you have Alika there, which makes it easier, exactly. So 30. And Alika is amazing. She's gonna be such a good damage dealer there, bro. Like, crazy, crazy good. I actually will apply the defense down because I'm more or less done with it. So we got 1 freeze that will give us some Thermiter. Actually, 2 freeze, sorry, my bad. Okay, more Thermiter manipulation right there, and we should be done. And from here on, I can just focus on trying to do as much damage as possible. But I don't really have a lot of damage in the team. Because I decided to go like on the slow way. A lot of sleep, that's fine. Some stuns. Take the Lady Kimi down. Let's try to take her down as well. Before she decides to drop me a revive or something like that. Another A1. Taunt, counterattack, that's fine. We stun him, beautiful. Okay, that's down. Let's use the AoE because we might get it back by the time we go to the next wave. You see, if I would have kept the Magnar in here, it would have been better. Oela with the healing now. That's fine. No more taunt, so we can actually attack somebody else, but we're going to go with an AoE right here. I'm actually going to try to land this to see if we can put a freeze or something. Ooh, do not kill him. Okay, we landed that stun, beautiful, so I'm going to try to take Oela down. Hopefully we can. Nice. Let's go like this. Ally protection. He's getting extremely low. We need some masteries on him to get some healing. Okay, so 1 down, 1 left. I might struggle on the next wave. He might die. Gorlos. No, not all of them weak hits. He's gonna die now. Whew. Nazana saving the day right there, guys. Oh, and we have Tormin. That's not great. Okay, some HP burn. Let's increase the duration of skills on some of them. I was gonna say Daruela might be a... Wait a second. Haven't we just stunned or did something to that Elva right there? What the heck? How did she cleanse? Oh, maybe Duedan dropped the stun from her. That's annoying. I don't really need Gorlos in the team, but it seems like, yeah, I'm gonna have to retry this. Not so much damage in here, so... Allure is missing some gear. Let me just quickly check it as well. Okay, she's missing a chest. Damn, I don't have an attack one. This gives me a bit of extra crit rate. It's fine. We'll keep that. And do I need Gorlos in the team? I mean, I can keep him. But instead of him, I could bring Magnar. Or, he's not built actually, so I don't have gear on him. Let's go like this. We're gonna go back at it. Yeah, pretty much. Oela, hold my beer. Oela is actually not a bad champion, though. Good healing. Let's go like this. Who's the Thermiter? Let's drop this. HP burn. Drop some of that. I'm actually looking to see if I can stun somebody. No. Okay, they got some healing. That's fine. They love my Gorlos. They're all going for him. Lady Kimi buffed already, so let's drop some more Thermiter left and right. Now we have full crit rate on her, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Okay, we got some Thermiter. Try to kill it right there so they have no revive. Okay, we have decreased accuracy and decreased speed on, which sucks, but that's fine. Okay, A1 again on that Lady Kimi. We got resisted because of the decreased accuracy. Okay, let's use the A3. Maybe we'll land a stun. Nothing. Damn, they're going hard for my Gorlos, huh? Like, chill, guys. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. Okay, at least we killed some of the biggest threats that we had in there. Lady Kim is annoying with all of the debuffs. The other one annoying with the revives. And I don't really have much healing if you guys are looking at it, right? Like, we only have Akak to basically do some healing in here. And where are we with the Thermitor? We're halfway through on the first wave. Gonna try to see if we can kill some of them or stun some of them. We got a stun. Let's move for the other target. They have the increased attack. Ooh, that was painful. That increased attack, I was gonna say. The increased attack is gonna hurt me. I did not even have a chance to say it because it did before I got to it. So now we have 26 out of it. Right here, the same story. We have Lady Kimi. We have the other one that's annoying. Boosted a bit their Thermitor. We're gonna try to land some burn, freeze, whatever is gonna drop left and right. And maybe it's better if I put that defense down there. Try to nuke a bit. Okay. So where are we with the Thermitor? 31 out of 40. If we're left with one enemy, it's easier to basically control it. Maybe some weak hits. We got some Thermitor. Allure. 1, 2, 3. And we are at 36 out of 40. We're looking much better this time around. Any stuns? No stuns. Ida Elva. Gonna try not to buff much here because it can be annoying. I'm gonna try to see if I can one-shot the Elva. And we managed to because Allure does ignore defense with that A3 skill. Remember that. Now, my main concern right here is Ruela. Okay. Tormin, while he dealt good damage, was not enough to really wreck me. So I'm going to try to see if I can get some healing back from all that frozen. Beautiful. But I need some HP burn as well, actually. I forgot about that part. So Tormin is the biggest threat right here. I will buff right now. And I'm going to try to do that. We are 40 out of 40, so we don't have to stress about it much. And then one enemy left alive. Stunned, frozen. Dropping that Thermitor, do some damage, and GGG's. And I really don't have crazy builds on the champions either. But as I explained you in the other video, the other day, having the Great Hall done, guys, is just game-changing. So Barbarians. Ooh, we got a Soulstone. Let's go. What do we have on the Barbarians? Place 5 HP burn. Okay. Champions. 2 places HP burn. So we have the Fat Man. And we have a couple more, don't we? But probably I don't have them built, which is fine. Jotun. Do I have one? Oh, I don't have a Jotun built? Okay. Okay, there we go. So we can build one. I don't know why I thought that I had one already. Yeah, I can use Alice, but I don't want to use Alice. I know that Alice does it, but he doesn't exist for me today. So we're looking at different options, cheaper options. Cronam can do it, but you know what's my problem with that one? Yeah, I know I can put filters, but there are not that many champions to filter. There are only like 2, 3 of them doing HP burn in that faction. My problem is the following. Yo, Nathan, what's up, buddy? You see? I need to get my other 3 referrals to get him. And, yeah, I'm not too excited about that part. But for a lot of you guys that might need him, yeah, you should get him. Yeah, I probably am going to use the Fat Man. And I'm going to try to do something else as well. So, let's see. We have a champion training tournament on, right? %75% chance. Okay, I'm not going to book him. I'm going to go with him as it is. And I'm not going to take him to 6 stars either. So he's an HP-based champion. Because he's level 50, we need to make him as tanky as possible, right? So just look for whatever the best things you have available in terms of gear to make him tanky. Because he's more likely to die than the other ones. This is not great, but we're going to use that one right there. And we need accuracy. Keep in mind, we're not going to have a banner. So that's going to be pretty annoying as well, because we need more accuracy. But you get some speed boots from a perception, preferably, or from a set that will give us HP, okay? So, protection gives us 20 resistance. No, stone skin gives us 8% HP. So we're going to use a pair of boots from stone skin. Then we're going to need something from here. I'm going to go HP or defense percentage, substat speeds. This one works just fine. Then I will need maybe one from the resilience. This one looks good as well. And now I need basically speed and accuracy. So I probably need around 350 accuracy, I think, right? This is good, but I have no HP percentage on it. Or defense. Maybe I find a better one. Maybe I don't. Decent. And decent. Let's go with 80 accuracy. Yeah, we can get that. And by the looks of it, I might have to change those boots to match another perception set, because I will struggle with the accuracy if not. So I am trying to get a resilience piece on as well to gain the HP. Where am I? My monitor is just keep flicking. I'm not sure why. Maybe some of you guys know, off topic. Whenever I'm in full screen on Raid or some other games, it might be because of my two monitors, but it's just getting black, like it's disconnecting and connecting back to the GPU. I really don't know why. And now that I said that off-topic part, maybe some of you guys will know. Okay, and can go with this. 292 accuracy. Lose connection? No, it's fine. It's not a connection. It's probably something with the damn Windows or something. Okay, 311. This might be it. Okay, Jotun, Farrakeen. So what I gotta be careful to is don't attack the strong affinity. And I'm gonna check to see if my Jamarsa is actually built, because I will need a reviver in there. The Barbarians. So I need only 5. I don't need 10, which is good. So I can drop. I actually have Seal of the Drakes. Can drop you and you and you and you and you. Bring the Fatman in. We can bring in Soulbond as well as a stunner. Thermiter manipulation. So we have that control. That control is really, really important. Hoskarul, if he's built, I'm going to have to check. If not, we might go double Soulbond. And Jotun, where are you hiding? No, that's Atur. There you go. So let me just quickly check. One is built. This is number 2. And the other one, what is the other one? He's missing gear, so I'm not going to bring him in. Okay, and this is built. So I'm going to bring 2 soul bonds in. For the stuns. Thermiter control. And a bit of damage if we can. We can get a bit of damage from her as well would be good. Accuracy, please, please. No accuracy. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. That's fine. And is my Seal of the Drakes built? Yeah. Okay, so she brings the stuns too, which is great. So Hoskarul out. And the other soul bond in. And Aura, ally HP, Infection Creeps. Beautiful. I know that Alice can place the HP buns, but I don't want to use Alice. So, Spirit Affinity, either we attack Void, either we attack Force, either we attack Spirit. HP burn, that's 1. Maybe a stun on somebody, we drop some stuns. This is the skill, HP burn, Magic Affinity. We can go versus Ugo, HP burn. So that's 2 out of 5. Then we can just go either Termiter Manipulation, either A1s. Okay, no more stuns. Ugo dropped the clans, that's fine. We can go with Ferrokin, the fat man right now, to do an ally attack and kill somebody. Let's go for that Ugo if we can. Okay, no more stuns. Drop that decreased speed. A1. No stuns again. No stuns again. Come on, game. Okay, we got one. We got one. Slixus. This can be a bit of a a bit of an issue. We lost the champion. That's fine. Doesn't really matter here. We can land another HP burn. We're gonna go versus the Void. Ramantu, bang. Ugo. We lost another champion. That's fine again. And let's use different skills. Okay, she got a block damage, unfortunately. I forgot to kill her first. But maybe we're gonna have a chance to land another HP burn here. Or stun. Decrease speed. Okay. No revive from her. Okay, interesting. And I need to revive, actually. I should have revived before, but I forgot. Okay. Yo, Marianne, salute. What's up? So, again, we have Ramantu. We have Maneater. Maneater is my biggest threat here now. So I'm going to want to take him down as fast as possible. An ally attack as well, if we can. And we have 4 HP burns. We only need to land 1 more. I shouldn't even bring the other champion in here. What's his name? The one that died. I forgot. Jotun. Because I don't need him. The fat man will get a job done on his own. I want to kill that Ramantu if I can, though. Okay, down. I'm going to revive now. I'm going to try to drop the Termiter on a Necmo. Beautiful. Maybe stun on that Ugo. No. I can land another HP burn. I'm going to go for that Slixus. So that's it. HP burn. Done. So now I just got to kill them all. As fast as possible. Oh, that was not enough damage, Jotun. What are you doing? What are you doing? How you doing, Marianne? What's up, bro? You tried Ragemonger since you had so many copies from the weekend, and his cooldown was too long. Gotcha. The cable is plugged in correctly, bro. It's only happening when I'm in full screen. When I'm in full screen only. If I'm not in full screen, it doesn't happen. So that's the weird thing, you know. Man, I don't want to kill that Maneater yet because a freaking Ugo. He's gonna die right now if I'm gonna do the ally attack. Nice. Okay, Jotun killed somebody, guys. Jotun killed somebody. I'm gonna go straight for Ramantu here because he's so annoying with the block active skills. I'm gonna try to stun the rest if I can. Not really. Let's see if we can take that Ugo down. We got a weak hit, unfortunately. We'll land another HP burn. Again, I'm gonna go for that Ugo. Better this time around, but still not enough to kill her. The HP burn did. Beautiful. So now I want to take that Ramantu down before he's gonna get to use the skill. I cannot land any stuns right now, which really sucks. So I'm relying on damage. I'm relying that Jotun will absolutely smash it. 15k. Okay, I'll take that. Do not kill somebody right at the end because I might freaking lose it. So we gotta take one of them down. Oh no! I will have to restart this. You know why? If I'm gonna use the A1 on my soul bond right now, what's gonna happen is that the enemy is gonna die. And then I won't have enough time to revive, right? Because it's gonna be the end of fight. It's just who had the first turn, basically, there. But what I've seen, what I've noticed, I don't need Jotun. So I can actually bring in a different champion instead. So I can bring in Jamarsa, for example, and have double healer, double support. Just gonna check if she has gear. She doesn't. So I'm quickly gonna give her some gear. And we are ready to rumble. Plus we have a bolster right now, so it should be better. But it seems like the fat man can do the HP burn on its own. That was sarcasm. Okay, disable G-Sync and FreeSync in monitor settings to test. That might be a thing, actually. Yeah. Oh, yours started to do the same recently? Okay, mine has been doing it since forever. The thing that I have one, my left monitor right here is in a portrait mode, and the other one is in landscape. So I think something right there might be going wrong sometimes, you know? Okay, stun on everybody, more or less. Let's take the Terminator on that Slixus. We want to boost the Terminator on the Fat Man as much as possible. The more turns he takes, the better. The Fat Man, the Handsome Man. Let's see if we can kill the Romantu. More stuns. This fight almost seems like is deal as many stuns as possible. HP burn, so we are at 2 out of 5. I haven't forgot about you, Ugo. I'm coming for you. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay, weak hit, unfortunately. It's like everybody else is dying. I will keep the skill on the Fat Man for the next one, because if I hit somebody with that skill right now, they're gonna die. So I'm gonna go straight for the Maneater. Ally attack on Romantu. Got some stuns right there. Beautiful. Let me try to stun more if I can. A1. More stun. Beautiful. Stun after stun. Okay, I need that HP burn on somebody else another time. So we are at 4 on this wave, and we got it. Beautiful. You see, the Relentless on the Fat Man actually helps a lot. I'm gonna boost his Terminator more with Jamarsa, so he rotates a bit more often. I'm gonna try to take that Ugo down if we can. Extra turn, once again, beautiful. Now, I'm not safe to put HP burn on any of these ones right now, because I might just kill them with the Fat Man, and that might not count. Even though I'm pretty convinced it will count, just to be safe. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait for the next wave. And right here, straight to the Romantu. HP burn, 5 out of 5. You don't need any AoE HP burn in here to get the job done. Now, I will try to get the Terminator down a bit on that Ugo. Don't weak hit. Beautiful. Ally attack on Ugo to kill her, if we can. If not, to slow her down. Another A1. 0 stuns. Or we go 1 on Romantu. Boost the Terminator on the Fat Man again. A1 again. Ugo down. And now the biggest threat from here, Romantu. Drop the Terminator with Soul Bond. Can go with this skill versus that Slixus on the right to kill him. The HP burn doesn't matter anymore because we got it. Yo, Archer, what's up, bro? How you doing? What's up? What's up? And GGG's. Imagine if it would have been a 2-star because one of the champions died and I haven't noticed. So this is stage 4. If we move on to the next one, what do we need to do? Manipulate skill cooldowns 10 times. Okay. So I think only if Cronam is on the same team, she does it. Oh no, whenever an ally uses an active skill, has a 20% chance of decreasing the cooldown of that skill by 1 turn. So Jamarsa is awesome. All good, just finished your work for today. Nice, man. How was the day? Busy? So, somebody asked me before, you can easily get this champion for free by creating 3 referral accounts. Grind for like 20 minutes per account or so, maybe a bit more than that. And you're gonna get the fragments for her. And this is going to be amazing. Then, we're going to keep her in the team. We don't really need a fat man in here anymore, but we can bring in Alika. Now, you guys know me. I love Alika. She's absolutely amazing. One of the best epic damage dealers in the entire freaking game. And I'm not even going to go with full crazy stone skin savage on her or anything like that. I'm just going to show you that even without that, she's going to absolutely smash it. It seems like I had some weird build on her where basically I just tried to do high speed with accuracy for arena, probably. Right? At least that's what it seems like it, yeah. HP. Can give her an attack one if we have one available. Yeah, that's good. Accuracy, good. Crit damage with accuracy, good. And I know I have some accuracy boots that I could use on her. These ones right here. Or these ones, even better. They're actually much nastier. But I don't think I need them. Then, no gloves. So I should be looking at a different set from here on. I don't really need a stone skin on, so let me just drop that as well. You know, sometimes we do like live arena with epics. Or we used to. We haven't done it in a long time with my clanmates. So that used to be pretty helpful to build these champions like that, you know. I could go with reflex, because somebody was asking if that counts, but somebody already confirmed it, that it does. But either way, I'm still gonna go with reflex just to check it as well for whoever was curious. So I need a bit of more crit rate, right? Is that enough? That's a bit too much, actually. That good? That's good as well. Damn, I have high crit damage on her. Okay. But no savage. So she has this skill. The only problem with her, even though she's amazing, she loves freaking reading. Like, she needs so many books that you can open a library. Do you think it's worth building a poison activation team with Elena Reel? Bro, I'm not sure how they changed her. I'm not sure how effective she is now. It's not a bad team to run, but I know they've changed the way the poison detonation works recently. And I'm not 100% sure if they made it worse or better. They say they made it better, but I haven't tested it to see, actually. And I don't have a threshold to kind of like compare the damage now either. This skill on her will just get the job done super easy. You don't even need the books. It's good if you have them, but you don't need them, you know? And I'm not going to bring more damage here because she's going to absolutely dump on these enemies. So look at that. Increase the cooldowns of the skills. We got 6 out of 10 already. And now we use active skills. And her passive has a chance to proc as well. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one. And the reflex proc. You see? And it seems like it doesn't count it. Okay? So either we dealt enough damage with Alika to proc the masteries to decrease the cooldowns of this skill. Either the passive on Jamarsa procced. Either the reflex procced. But it did count. It did count because we have 6. We have 6 and we have 5 enemies. So it did count. Okay, it did count. It did count. My bad. What am I talking about here? I'm going to try to take her down right there. Look at the damage. Decrease cooldown skills. It counted. So the reflex counts. Or the masteries. 30% chance to decrease the cooldown when you deal over a 30% damage on the enemy. That counts as well. Or the passive from Jamarsa, whatever proc right there, because I haven't really paid that much attention, but it counts. So everything counts by the looks of it, which is good. You see, so I have this available again if I need to use it, but no point. Can go A1s. A1. Enough damage from Alika to kill that. And we are at 7 out of 10. Because I saved that skill for this wave right here. We got a weak hit on Mashalet, so we got to keep that in mind. Let's try to stun. Gonna try to take the Thermitter down on Duchess. I'm gonna boost the Thermitter on Alika again, so we can kill that Sepulture once we get there. But I have this skill available again. I could use it if I want to. But we're already at 10. So it's not as hard. Some factions will be a bit harder because they don't have Alika. But to be honest, most of them will have a solution. So I'm going to kill that Gorgorab. Block active skills, no, because that's not manipulating the skill cooldown. That will work on other condition. I think the condition is don't let them use any active skills or something like that. Right? So that will work there. Or stuns, provokes, sleeps. All of that will work there. Another AoE in here. We got another weak hit on Duchess, but we're going to try to take her down now. And we're left with my Salad. Let's see if we can take him down. Beautiful. Probably you guys noticed, my Soulbounds are built in stun sets, okay? They don't have the craziest stats. They do tend to ignore some defense with their skill set as well, but the damage is crazy good considering that we have no increased attack. So you can see how much that Great Hall actually helps. So I'm going to go straight for Blind Seer. Dead. I mean, Alika will put them to sleep with increased attack, without decreased attack, with decreased attack as well. With nothing, she's going to do the job, you know? So that Hexia actually hits pretty hard, but I have the skill available. I can increase the cooldowns of their skills and just wipe the rest. How do you build the Fusion? The Fusion is a HP-based champion, so you want to focus on high HP, crit damage, speed, full crit rate. But I would recommend you to don't summon the Fusion yet and wait at least for the CVC tomorrow. If not for that, wait for the CVC in 2 weeks when it's a personal reward, so you can score enough points to basically get the rewards if your clan wins. Beautiful. Next one. Manipulate Thermitter 40 times. So we have Soul Bond, we have Jamarsa that gives us Thermitter. Alika is not really going to be helpful in here. So I'm actually going to look for a different champion that does it. And we have the perfect option. She's not built for me, but I will I will give her some gear. And that is Haikatun. Not only that she boosts the Thermitter, but she decreases the Thermitter as well. So she's going to be just perfect for it. So I'm quickly going to see if I can ascend her. Yeah. I got points in the tournament anyway, so why not? And go back to champions. And let's give her some gear. Now again, I need accuracy, and I'm running out of accuracy banners on all of these freaking champions, man. Literally, I don't think I have any left. Okay, I have this one. Too much attack for her, but that's fine. No, I'll give her this one. I'm not even using this champion anyway. Orc stage 4 is to manipulate. Yeah, you can do it. You don't need Warlord for it. You have... to Hug the Wanderer that can increase the cooldowns of skills with a basic skill. Check that epic out. Void epic. And most likely, there are some others. But you can use reflex impulse sets on your champions. You don't have to do it on the enemies only. It can work on your champions as well. So you guys need to remember that too. So we will need some accuracy. Seems like we're not going to get it from the speed gear, so we can move to the accuracy gear. I don't need to get an accuracy set. I can get a defense. No shield, so I'm gonna give her this flat gauntlet. Yeah, daddy. Oh no. Oh wow. And yeah, we can get this. Yeah. And we can get a banner as well. A banner, a shield from the same set, sorry. Vrei să vii sus să zici salut? Ok, come on. Oh. Zi. Salut. Hello guys, what's up? I'm taking over. Hai, povestește-le ceva. Tell them something. No? Nothing? Zi, yo, yo. Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? Z. Z, I love daddy. I love daddy. Okay. He got silent. He was just chatting before, but now all of a sudden he's like, okay, I won't say nothing anymore. Yeah, tell her, mommy. What? Tell her, mommy. Yeah. Now, he's chatting again, you see? Okay, she's good as it is. Oh, and it removed me completely from the whole section, bro. How much energy? 200. Wow. So, Alika out. Now, I'm going to keep Alika just so I have enough damage. I'm going to take a Soul Bond out. Doesn't really matter which one. And I'm going to bring in High Cartoon. Free champion, by the way, as well. You can use her. Seal of the Drakes free. By the time you get to these stages, guys, right, you're going to be spot on. Increase ally speed in all battles. Let's get that. We rotate faster. New channel name, Mini Skratch Plays. Yeah. So we can do that. A1 only. We don't want to kill nobody yet. Weak hit. Get some stuns in there. Manipulate Thermitter. 1. This manipulate, you see, so we have 6. Now with Jamarsa, Bank, Thermitter, 7. Drop Thermitter. If we don't weak hit, we have 11. A1, decrease Thermitter. No, we haven't. We actually don't have that mastery. So we cannot do it. I'm going to kill Lady Kimi. Because she's annoying. A1 with Soul Bond. A1 with her. I have no masteries on High Katundo. We decrease the Thermitter with her there. So we are at 12 out of 40. I do have to be a bit careful to make sure I'm not killing everybody here. No Armans. I have Armans, but I don't want to use Armans. More Thermitter there from Masteries. We can boost Thermitter again. Bang, 19 out of 40. We can kill this one right here. Let Oela do her thing. A1. A1 as well. Now we boost the Thermitter again. Bang. Kill that Oela. Damn, we are getting resisted quite a bit. With the increased resistance, they're nasty, see? Manipulate Thermitter. Ah, we got resisted. No. Damn. Okay. Weak hit. Okay. Krakens always have Armans. You know it, the freak. You know it. Now, this is 1000% not going to be as easy on high stages, okay? So just to be aware of that too. I could boost the Thermitter again, and we're already 26 out of 40. Heal, get some Thermitter on Soul Bond. A1 right there. Weak hit. Kill the target. I'm gonna save that A3 because there's only one enemy left, so it's no point to wasted on Oela. Plus, we might kill her soon. There we go. And first wave, 27 out of 40. Now we use the A3. I think we got 2 weak hits, right? Yep. I'm gonna try to insta-take down that freaking Lady Kimi. We failed. I'm supposed to increase the cooldowns of skills, but whatever. So, no weak hits. Let's go here. 1 turn meter down. Weak hit with her, which is fine. Let's increase the cooldowns of skills. Boost turn meter. 35 out of 40. Lady Kimi down. We decrease the turn meter, so 36 out of 40. A1 again. Boost the turn meter on. Who should we do it? On Alika. Kilowella. A1 right here. A1 on her as well. Decrease speed. Another A1. We gotta take the reviver out. Another weak hit, even though we have the mastery to drop the turn meter. Was a bit unfortunate. What are we? 37 out of 40. So we're gonna be fine on the next wave. Bang. Not enough damage. Damn. Decrease turn meter. Beautiful. We can... I'm not gonna boost it because it's pointless right now. I'm gonna end this fight, this wave anyway, so I'll do it on the next one. Boost. First target that goes down, it should be Elva, but I'm gonna increase the cooldowns of their skills first. Try to stun. Drop turn meter on Tormin. Boost Alika. Don't freeze. Beautiful. Drop the turn meter on them now. And we're well past the 40. I'm gonna kill Elva if I can. Not enough damage. A1. Couple of cheeky stuns. Beautiful. A1 on Ruella. Increase cooldowns again or deal more damage. AoE, whichever. They're both good. And increase speed again. Don't freeze. Kill Duedan. Stun again if we can. Boost Alika again. A3. We're left with Tormin. And yeah, from here on is pretty straightforward. Okay, at least we're getting 6-star glyphs for the Barbarian faction, not just 4 stars, which is good. Okay, so we're moving to bosses next. This is gonna be interesting. More interesting, actually. Oh, damn, I'm only 135. So what we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we have Skinwalkers. We are on 0 with that. And we have Ogrin Tribes. Okay, so on the Skinwalkers. 20 poisons, 10 stuns, manipulate buff or debuff duration. Poisons. Basher on a stun set will be amazing. He manipulates skill cooldowns, but we don't need that. Flash Tearer increases the duration of buffs, decreases the duration of buffs. He's gonna be very, very good for that condition. And the good thing is he's a support champion, and you can still run him at level 50. You don't need him at 6-star to manipulate buffs for that particular one. If not, you can, of course, look at more interesting champions and bring in Marius. But you need to allow the enemies to buff, okay? If not, you're not going to manipulate the buffs. So something to keep in mind. And we had stuns as well too. The Monkey King, but he might deal too much damage, so you might want to reduce his damage if you're struggling with that. Then, of course, Marius can stun to Messia, but looking at epics, you will have to run some stun sets and stuff to get it done. Akhenaten can be nice too. He's not going to spread that one, but he does have AoE attacks. Akhenaten for poisons, correct. He's better than Fane. Plus his Void. But yeah, guys. That's what we will have tomorrow. I do need to start running my Hydra key. But before that, I'll be back in a quick minute. Then we're quickly gonna change a couple of things on some of the champions. But in the meantime, I'm going to start... What should we start? Dragon. Let's start some Dragon. I'll be a couple of minutes. And let's see if we're getting anything from it. If Oscar has a favorite champion yet, no, not really. Whenever he sees a girl, he says mommy, and whenever he sees a male, he says daddy. No matter which ones they are. So I think he likes them all at the moment. Okay, 0 gear. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna run a quick Hydra key. Not Chimera, Hydra. We go to Nightmare and we are going to run this team, but without you in the team. We're gonna bring in Lady Mikage. And I will have to quickly check my Teox and the rest of them. So let's see. Teox is good. Yinchenza, she's good. 9 protection. Feral is good. Krisk. They should all be good. Yeah. And Toshiro. I'm gonna have to rebuild Toshiro quick though. Because he's too fast. I need him slower. So let's see. Attack boots from Merciless. I don't think I have very good ones though. Oh, so I need to get a different set on. Yeah, I think everyone hates the freaking ram form, bro. Like, it's so annoying, that one. What is this? No, too fast. This one seems okay. Still a bit too fast, but we're gonna get a better banner on. Oh, that gives me speed. Take speed away. This one is good. Yeah, Hoskarul is great for faction wars. Really good, actually. And I don't really need more ignore defense, so I'm gonna keep the erratic coronet on. Shame that I don't have the boss slayer gemstone though. That would be pretty nice. Pretty nice. They have enough the trial. I don't think they will, to be honest. I don't think they will. Yeah, the shield one is super hard. I never managed to complete it, but to be honest, I never really tried either. Oh, so we're gonna have a reflect damage there if we don't kill somebody quick. But that shouldn't really be a problem. Now with Teox and Toshiro in the team. Nice. We can put a leech on. With some more buffs. Some more buffs to Toshiro. Increase the duration of buffs. And with Teox, we can actually go versus the Head of Rat. Beautiful. So we're gonna try to get as much damage as possible with this one. Need to start landing some more debuffs, preferably. So one down right there. We gotta make sure that nobody dies. So we're gonna target this head right here. 1, 2. Only 3 debuffs though. Still decent. Yeah, you're not doing it with epics, but there's... I really don't think they're planning to do any changes to trials. So we have hacks on pretty much everyone now. No leech. Defense down, weaken. Beautiful. And I'm gonna go versus the Blight. Even if we weak hit, Toshiro should pop some good numbers up. 5 million plus some other damage on the rest. We can wait with the block buffs a little bit longer. So let's kill the head right there. I'm curious what's gonna spawn next. Head of Rat or what? So let's give that to Theox. Actually, we're gonna go versus the Mischief here. Take that down. Drop. Thing is, we drop the Thermiter on the Head of Blight. Supposed to wait a bit with that, maybe. So Leech, defense down on all. 2 of them popping out now. Blight, Rat. Blight, Torment, sorry. So let's buff. And I'm gonna use that after. Increase the duration of buffs. Increase the duration of buffs one more time. And yeah, let's take this one down. I'm curious when they're gonna do changes to Hydra to revert them back, basically. To make this game mode better. So we got block buffs on everyone except the Head of Suffering again. Is annoying because he's magic affinity and he can 1000% mess us up if he procs that reflect damage. That's really annoying. So we got a Toxic Cloud, which is fine, doesn't matter. Defense down and weaken. So we're gonna go for the Head of Torment first to take it out. Okay, and now a Theox attack. Now we're gonna go with the Leech. That's down, so no more Toxic Cloud. 1, 2, 3, 2.5. Not looking bad so far. We're looking pretty good, actually. Toshiro is still loaded with buffs, so I'm gonna give this to Theox instead. And now I'm gonna try to take the Head of Suffering down as fast as possible too. Gonna weak hit here a bit probably. Decrease speed on this one right here if we can. No, weak hit. Increase the duration of buffs. We're gonna do the ally attack after. Another A1 right there. Hack's doing pretty good damage as well. This is gonna go on the Torment. Weak hit from Toshiro. Okay, no weak hits from Theox right there, which is good. We're gonna buff. And now I should target Head of Mischief, but I don't have hacks on it. It's gonna be hard. 2 heads popping out now. Okay, just 1 actually. I'm gonna provoke so I get a cooldown faster. The other head is gonna pop out now. Yep. And I'm gonna... Again, I cannot go for the Head of Mischief, but I'm gonna attempt anyway. Weak hits, Toshiro. No. At least we hit a head that doesn't have a shield. AoE attack. Defense down. Leech. Both popping back up. That's fine. The Head of Rat. Gonna go versus the Mischief. Bring back old Hydra. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Block buffs. Beautiful. Oh! We haven't applied it to the freaking decay, man. Yeah, I'm gonna boost that feral so we get that skill available again at some point. A1, because there isn't any point to do anything else, especially with the random hits. She's gonna get feared now. But we should kill that head now, so it's fine. Oh, weak hit, damn. Now, another weak hit, okay. Okay, so we got a Toxic Cloud on 2 of them. Let's buff. Okay, 1 down, no more fear. Defense down and weaken on everybody. And we're gonna go for the Head of Blight to take it out quick so we can take down the Head of Suffering. Nice. So we have the Head of Rat. He has block buffs, so he's not really a threat at the moment. Where should we put another debuff? Let's see here. I'm worried that Theox might kill it anyway, though. Especially, we have no hacks there. Okay, so I'm going to take down the Head of Rat now, actually. Beautiful. Somehow, this head still got damaged. Like, solid damage. So I think Theox is gonna kill it on its own. Yeah. No ally attack from Toshiro there. Okay. Let's do that. Bring them all back for another fun ride. Provoke. Block buffs. And the Head of Decay coming down first because he's the only one that doesn't have that annoying shield that takes freaking 0 damage. Such an annoying thing. Like, I was fine with this till they removed the ally attack and stuff like this on decapitated heads when you break their HP, which was so dumb because you don't kill them, they're still there. I don't know why they changed that effect. It makes absolutely no sense. But hey, what can you do? I kind of don't want to kill the Head of Mischief. I think he's gonna die anyway. Yeah, because these two, they still have the shield on. As long as we're keeping 10 million damage per boss turn count, we're good. That's the main goal, to get to as much damage as possible, right? So we need it. We need it. Weak hits. 6.5 from Toshiro there. Beautiful. And now it's pretty pointless to use this skill, but I'm still going to use it just so I apply Leech on all of them. Or on most of them. And I'm going to boost Theox here. Going to try to take the Head of Torment down. And I don't really need block buffs right now, but that's fine. Because we have the Head of Blight right there that's about to put a Toxic Cloud in a second. I will use it. Just so I can kill it after. Without problems. Now the thing is, if I'm going to kill this head, he's going to get a Toxic Cloud now. And probably it's the Head of Mischief. Okay, not such a big problem. We might even kill it before it takes a turn. But we'll see that. So Toxic Cloud out. Beautiful. I need the other two to take a turn. So I can actually start smacking them. But they need to drop that shield first. That's fine. As long as we have the block buffs, we don't have to worry about the reflect damage, which is good. And let's take the Head of Rat. The Mischief is going to go down here as well. Or almost. Defense down. Weaken. And now the Mischief goes down. Let's take the Suffering. So we can actually do better damage. And probably we're going to bring them all back right here. Too much damage. Too much damage like that. Versus the Head of Torment. Even though we have no debuffs, let's bring that down. Do need a Provoke. And I will need the block buffs, but we're going to get to it in a second. First, we're going to kill the Head of Torment if we can. Okay, another Head of Mischief. Not bad. Head of Mischief is not so annoying, to be honest, as it used to be. I'm going to attempt to self-buff just in case if the Fear procs. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to kill that head fast enough, though. So I'm going to increase the duration of buffs. They're actually better. Now block buffs. Head of Rat, not a problem. So we're going to focus on the Head of Suffering. I haven't manualed properly Nightmare Key in quite a while. Maybe it's been a month and a half or something like that, I think. I only tend to do it if we need it for the clan. If not, I'm not going to do it, you know. So I'm going to use the AoE here from Theox. In case if we were weak hitting or anything like that. At least we deal damage on the rest as well. Let's Put the ally protection up. We're gonna take down the head of rat here. Beautiful. And I kind of don't want to kill the head of mischief yet, but I'm running out of options here, so I'm gonna use this AoE. Put the leech on. We had no increased attack, so the damage was not as crazy, which is good. No matter what I'm doing, the head of mischief is gonna die, so I'll rather just target that one right here. Increase the duration of buffs. No provoke. A1, bang it. Another ally attack from Vincenza here. And I'm waiting to get that increased attack back. So we're gonna go versus the head of rat. Hopefully, okay. I was saying hopefully that my Toshiro will get to take a hit in there, but unfortunately it didn't. So block buffs now. Again, the head of suffering doesn't have it. We got a weak hit, so we need to kill the head of rat ASAP before the other one is gonna take a turn. Because we do not want to have any reflect damage whatsoever. Okay, and this one should be going down with the ally attack from Mikage now. Okay, so now we're not gonna have to worry about that reflect damage. We can take care of our business. As back. Oh no! It literally just popped out and it procced it. Damn. So I can decrease the cooldown, but that's not the best thing. So instead, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna metamorph and I'm gonna remove it. Just to be safe. We don't want any champions to die because I have no reviver in the team. And we already spent 14 minutes in here. We definitely don't want to do that from the beginning. Because he's annoying. He's annoying. We're losing a bit of damage like this because we had to metamorph, but better to be safe than sorry. Okay, one down. Beautiful. No need to use the block buffs. I'm going to put decreased speed right there. Hopefully we have the defense down and weaken from Vincenza available now. Still, we gotta wait a bit longer. Head of Torment. Weak hit. That's fine. And now we're gonna go versus the Head of Suffering, but we lost the increased attack, so we gotta get back on track with that. No need for the... Yeah, daddy. Head of Torment down. Yeah. Whoa. What a cool excavator you got there. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so that was the best choice because if we were targeting somebody else, we were still gonna have the same issue. Yo, CRX, salute. What's up, bro? Okay, 3 of them coming back, so only one of them will not have that shield. Yeah? Merge bine, merci. Fac o Hydra key pe manual, că n-am de lucru. What about you? So if I'm attacking this head, he's instantly gonna die. It's gonna be pointless. White card. Wow. Okay, there you go. He's back. Was better like that with Vincenza, actually. So let's Veil again. Take the Head of Rat out. And... Uh-oh, we don't need that, Tati. Mulțumesc. Mulțumesc. Increase the duration of buff, so we keep that increased attack on. Defense down and weaken. And we're taking down the Head of Suffering. Yeah. So far, we're still looking good on damage. So if we're keeping it at this rate, we should be dropping over 1.5 billion. Which is nothing with 20 plus from Tranda. Or I can't even remember what's the record for her, but it's something crazy. Watching the live and learning a thing or two. Nice, nice. Okay. That's down, and we're gonna bring them all three back straight away. And once again, we need to block buffs. We gotta take down the head of Blight because we can't really attack anyone else. Which sucks. Thanks, Plarium. Great mechanics. Yeah, punish for being able to deal damage. I think they said they are trying to make it better, but I'm really not sure what they're trying to do better in it, you know? Yeah. Whoa, white card. What about you guys? Any of you are still manualing Hydra every now and then, or not really? They need to stop trying because they're just making it worse. Yeah, that's a thing as well. That's a thing as well. So let's bring that one back. Just to see what we're dealing with. Head of Suffering. Increase the duration of buffs, so I don't need to provoke with Krisk. Buff. And bring two of them back now. Torment and Mischief. Okay. Now that's a bit annoying because I can't target the Mischief. It's going to be RNG if I don't have hacks on it. So right now I'm going to actually boost Krisk to try and put the hacks on the head of Mischief. And this sucks so bad because I'm going to drop the Thermiter on all of the other ones now. Or I'm just going to attack and deal 0 damage. Which might seem like the next best thing. So they drop the shields. And then kill the Mischief. Whoa, that's a mini truck. Yeah, mini truck. Okay, can you all take some turns, please? You see, I've just wasted like 10 turns dealing 0 damage. Crazy. And it feels like the Hydra has, they just don't move, man. Like, you have that freaking shield for half an hour. Just come on, drop it. Take a turn. My god. Take a damn turn. Okay, you go down as well. Increase the duration of buffs. Get some healing on Krisk because he's feeling away weak right there. And an ally attack on the Torment. I wish I couldn't do my area speed for Hydra too, yeah. And now we can drop the Mischief, but that's a bad thing too because the Head of Suffering still has the shield. Supposed to pay more attention to that. Bring them all back. Or at least 2 of them. Okay, we got Suffering Blight. And this is going to come back out too now. Let's get all of the debuffs up and running in order. The Rat. Perfect. Block buffs. Weak hit on the Blight, which is fine. Can try and take the Suffering down quick. We need a provoke from Krisk now. And the Suffering should be going down in a sec. Right about now. So no more ally protection. No need to put decrease speed on the other one either. But I need to kill the Head of Blight. Preferably before it buffs. Yeah. Whoa. Defense down, weakened. Come on, give me that Thermiter from Theox. Beautiful. I have hacks on the Head of Blight, so instead I'm probably going to target the decapitated head. So Toshiro can do some solid hits. Beautiful. So who we have there? Head of Suffering again. It really reduces our AoE damage, man, quite a bit. Increase the duration of buffs there. Whoa. And now we're gonna kill the head of suffering because we had no provoke there. And now we're gonna go for the head of rat. Now gonna put block buffs. Gotta keep that skill available. Let's take this one down. You have hacks on the rest, so we can deal a bit of damage there too. And let's go there. Keep the... Okay, this is gonna bring them back. Yep, so they're gonna... He's gonna get again that freaking reflect damage. Okay, block buffs on time, but this time around we got weak, hit, and resisted on pretty much everybody here, which really sucks. There's really no way around it now. I'm gonna have to let him buff. Increase the duration of buffs. Put a provoke. Yeah, do it. Oh, he got it. He got to devour. That's perfect. But I lost the provoke, which sucks. So I need to put a decreased speed on. And bring back my Krisk. I wish the provoke would come back too, because hey, it should. So right now I'm gonna have to take somebody down. No point to try to target Head of Mischief because it's a lot of RNG. I might not hit it. So I'm gonna go for the Head of Suffering. Theox should be the next in line. And now I can go for the Head of Mischief. See if I can kill it. Drop the Thermitor on the Head of Suffering so he's not going to cleanse. Give some Thermitor to Krisk. We're not gonna be able to provoke it in time no matter what I'm doing by the looks of it. So I'm gonna focus on the other heads that can get some damage in. Probably bring one of them back now. That's the Torment. Slowly bring the other one back up as well. But I shouldn't have done that actually because I forgot about the Head of Blight ready to put a Toxic Cloud on, which sucks right now. But we're gonna have to try and kill it. Okay, that's done. Do the cleanse. Come on. Do the cleanse. So I can start debuffing again. Yeah, I'm still gonna try to take the Head of Decay down, sorry. Okay, we're keeping that good threshold for the damage though, which is what I want to see. Okay, that's down 2. How many of you guys are autoing or manualing Chimera, for example? I tend to manual all the time, that one. Auto only for you now? Nice. And what type of result you're getting there? Okay, so now I have hacks on everybody, which sucks. But that's fine. Kind of want Theox to take a turn right here on the Head of Decay. Have Toshiro to bring in some good numbers. 8.5, not bad. About 108 with 9 trials. Oh, that's not bad at all, bro. That's actually really good. Block buffs, again, weak hit. My god, this rotation sucks for my Feral. Okay, Head of Decay back on the menu, but on the other side. Do I have a provoke from Krisk? Probably not, so let's focus on killing it. You don't have the nerve. Yeah, I feel you. Some people have, some people don't. I do it just because I want to get as many trials as possible, but... The run makes you rage. What champion are you using, though? Defense down and weakened. Should I put it? Yes, let's put it. And right now, I kinda do not want to bring the other head back, so I'm gonna have to waste some damage here. Okay, that happened. Now we can focus the other one. You have the Hexon, so that should bring in some nice damage. But, of course, Toshiro doesn't take a turn. He's not part of this team. He's part of the neighbor's team, you know? So, buff Toshiro here. Take the head of red down. Or about damage 20% less. That's not bad, though. Is Toshiro dead? Why is he there? Toshiro, come back, bro. What you doing there? Okay, he was there, but then he wasn't. That was like his special move. Okay, so that's down, that's down. Head of Torment. Don't weak hit. Okay, thank you. Don't, but you do it. Don't, but you do it anyway. Okay, so you're dead. Ooh, we see we're losing a bit of damage there. That Toxic Cloud stopped us. 1.7, 2.1, and Toshiro 6.2. Beautiful. So we have 3 heads coming back now. Decay, Blight, and Rat. I might just kill the Mischief now while they're still fresh on their Thermitter, so we don't drop that much Thermitter on them. Get a Provoke, put the block buffs. Again, weak hit on the head of Blight. Why not? Rat is down, so we don't have to worry too much about the rest. You're using Fina, Toshiro, Lydia, Galaxy, Rales. Nice. Let's buff. So, what are we? Turn 150 is the cap, right? Then we hit the rat count. Okay, we recouped some of the damage, which is good. And then we killed the Head of Mischief twice, and they still haven't took a turn the other ones. You see, that's crazy, man. We killed it twice, so it came back twice, and the rest still did not take a turn. And now we have the Suffering, which will be annoying. Let me increase the duration of buffs, put the defense down and weaken, decrease speed, which I don't really need to put on. Block buffs, again weak hit on the Head of Blight. But at least this time around we haven't got it on the Head of Suffering. And now we can take the Decay down. It seems like the debuff bar is pretty full, so we might not be able to land the Provoke there. Okay. We have hacks on it, so we should be able to kill it pretty quick. So there isn't much of an issue with that Toxic Cloud. Let's go for this one. Don't weak hit Toshiro. Okay, 2.9, I'll take that. Head of Suffering going down 2. Now we're left with 1, but right now I'm about to bring 2 of them back easily. Yep. So we got a Rat and Mischief. Okay. Gonna buff Toshiro right there. I'm gonna increase the duration of buffs. So I don't have the block buffs available at the moment to take care of the Head of Red, but we're gonna do that in a second. I'm gonna focus on the decapitated head right here. Okay. The Mischief now. Do not kill it because I don't want to do that. Whoa, thank you. A1 on the one with the Toxic Cloud so we don't deal too much damage versus the Mischief. So they can take turns and break that shield before we kill the Mischief. Come on. Provoke. Block buffs. Increase the duration of buffs so we don't attack. I'm gonna go versus this one right here. Don't kill that of Mischief. Thank you. Look how slow they are in taking turns, dude. It's crazy. Come on, take turns. One down. And there we go. Finally. Oh my god. It only took me like 5 days to get it done. I need them to take turns and drop the freaking shield, you know? And let's take the rat down so we don't have any issues with that one later in case if anything goes wrong. And that one down too. I'm about to bring 3 of them back now, actually. Or all 4. Why not? Which is better. Which is better because 2 of them won't have the shield like this. So that's the best possible outcome for a rotation like this. I need that veil ASAP. You forge one. Oh, nice. You have 2 Calval axes. That's awesome, dude. I actually realized that I have 2 of those relics. I got one a while ago, but I haven't even noticed when I got it. And I got one the other day when I was doing faction wars. Okay, so our damage went a bit up per boss turn count, which is good. Oh, I'm supposed to put a provoke there. Big mistake. We got the block buffs. Yeah, daddy? Oh no, you took this out? That's one attack enough. What? No, 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 no. Of him. Increase the duration of buff, so we keep that increased attack. So at least the Head of Blight took a turn, so we don't have to worry about the Toxic Cloud. I'm actually going to boost the Theox right here. And I'm going to go with this. I need to put that provoke from Chris ASAP though. Nice. Decrease speed already on the other head. I need a head of suffering to take a turn. It's so slow, that head as well. That is annoying. Oh no, Yarosh. Okay, so we have the head of rat that we really need to deal with, but I don't think I have the block buffs available. Oh. Anyone know with the relic, is it only effective with attack? Yeah, attack based. It's all about their attack. The higher the attack, the more damage those poisons will do. So we lost Theox. We got Theox back. Kill 2 of them. I gotta be careful with the Head of Rat because that's my biggest danger right now. I gotta land that provoke. Oh, we got resisted provoke the block buffs and we got resisted. Oh, that really sucks, man. That really sucks. 9 hits already. Oof. I gotta be careful with Theox counterattacking or anything like that, so... Let's go, Mikage. I cannot attack that head again. So I'm gonna have to try and kill him with the hacks only. I can do 1 hit, a single target. Beautiful. Have room for 1 more, and now gonna go versus this one right here, and let's kill the rat too. Oh, so close to kill the rat. Ultimask. Now I'm gonna target the mischief just so I can kill the rat. Oh, and still not enough. My god. Okay, dead. Woof. No reflect damage. That was scary. So annoying that we got resisted right there, huh? Okay, the damage is going a little bit higher, which is great. So let's just bring this head up as well now. Everybody has that damn shield. Let's put that up. Defense down and weaken. And I need the block buffs, please. Okay, thank you. Again, the Head of Blight weak hit. Not much that we can do about it. And right now, I'm basically going to have to waste damage. There's no point in attacking the Head of Mischief, because I need the other ones to take turns so they drop the shield so I can actually deal damage versus them instead. So he's just wasting damage right now, basically. Come on, Torment, take a turn as well. Come on, come on. Who should we boost with this? So Shiro needs more buffs. Yeah, I know they should definitely change that. The most annoying part with that is for the Chimera. So you're going for trials. You're moving up on turns. You're reaching the final cycle of the Viper form right before the end of the key, and you get resisted and you cannot complete the trials. That is the dumbest thing ever, considering how important it is to get the trials done and how limited you are on tries. Whoa. Let's do that. Take this one down. Maybe with the hacks we can kill the other one as well, but not very likely, at least not yet. Put a decreased speed so Theox can go. I'm actually gonna go versus the Head of Mischief with Theox. And hope that he's gonna get a weak hit there. But I have the hacks there, so let's try to do that instead. Any point? No, not really, because this happens. Okay. This happens. Okay, so the Head of Rat is back on the menu. Gotta be careful with that one. Let's buff again. Okay, so we got block buffs on everybody. Get cheeky. Attention to click the like button. You need to hide the chat. Drop some likes in here, guys. I have no idea where we at, but some likes are good and helpful. Come on, guys. Appreciate it. They don't cost you anything. They're free. They are free, by the way. So now we can provoke. Now we can take down the Head of Suffering. And the Torment. Okay. They go AoE. No point. Two of them, they have shields. I'm gonna go in like this. I have no hacks on the Torment, though. Now we can deal with the Suffering too, and soon we're gonna be able to deal with the Rat as well, which is good. Maybe a Hex. Nice. Defense down and weaken. Even better. Let's get a Veil up and running. An ally attack into the Decay. Theox is gonna kill that one. Then we're gonna take the Decay up. And the Head of Rat after. But right now I'm gonna bring 3 of them back. Or 2. Oh, weak hit. So no, we're only bringing 1. Okay. We are only bringing 1. There is the block buffs. No, we're gonna wait with it. Anyway, we're gonna weak hit on the Head of Blight. Pointless. Okay, so the Rat is out of the picture. Ooh, cool shoes. Okay, 2 shielded, 2 not shielded. No matter how I'm bringing them back, one of them will have a shield, one of them it won't. So I might as well just bring them all, see if I get ahead of Rat. No. So yeah, let's try to get a Torment. Give him a Teagle, because we're not going to kill him without the defense down and weaken. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Well done. Bravo. Provoke. No, we got resisted on the provoke and he's going to cleanse. Damn, that sucked. One second. So cool. So no need to put block buffs because I cannot land the debuffs anyway. I want to try Calamitous, man. I built my Calamitous today for the Scar City. And my god, he was just one-shotting those waves on Synthranos without increased attack, without defense down. I was like, what the heck? Like, he was just dumping on them hard. I don't have 6-star Crushing Rand on him, though, but still. Manual, free Diddy? Lol. Are we still going with that? Okay, let's put some Leech. Deal some damage. Oh. That is the Head of Mischief. We do not want to kill that one just yet. So we lost Inchensa, but we can free her. Kind of did not really have an option there. Head of Mischief died anyway, so that's fine. No need for Provoke. And self-buff. Put that defense down and weaken. And I feel like no matter who I'm attacking, Teox is going to kill it and Toshiro won't take a turn. But I'm going to try my luck on the Mischief. Maybe Teox is going to weak hit. Okay. Just better damage overall like this. Toshiro deals more damage like that. And now we can deal with the Head of Suffering slowly. Increase the duration of buffs. The Head of Torment will mess up my champions that don't have a Veil. Isn't the Tranda team going to do more damage? Yeah, but not for Nightmare, because my Tranda is not 6-star. So she struggles quite a bit. Yo, Newgate, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm using Tranda for Brutal. And with the team that I have is around 2+ billion damage. No matter what I'm doing, I can't break that cap at the moment, though. Tried changing quite a few builds as well, but was pretty pointless. Again, we gotta waste damage here. If I kill the Head of Mischief, I'm dropping the Termiter on everybody, so I gotta take at least the Head of Torment, take a turn before I actually start putting up more numbers. There we go. Oh, I have the fear. Do not fear me. Nasty. That provoke went to waste. I think my Krisk might be too fast. I think my Krisk is too fast. I need to time it a little bit better. So I could go ally attack right here. Don't land hacks on Mischief. Thank you for doing exactly the opposite. Oh, okay. So I need that block buffs on the Head of Rat ASAP. ASAP. If not, we are in trouble. And I don't have it available. I have hacks, thankfully, so I'm gonna see if I can slowly pick it down. So this should kill the head. Okay, beautiful. We gotta make sure nobody dies. Somebody dies. We do not want to restart this entire run. Hell no. That is painful. That's annoying with my team or any team that runs with no revivers in Hydra. No need to use the block buffs. Let's put decreased speed right there. We got an extra debuff for Theox. We can do that. We want to use the Theox attacking here. 6-star Tranda invading you yet. I mean, 6-star Tranda is nasty. Yeah, getting that 3% on the head of Rat at the wrong moment, it really sucks, dude, because look, like, I'm almost done with the run, right? I don't want to restart that, especially once you're past the halfway. Like, even if you spend freaking 5 minutes, dude, it doesn't matter. It's your time, you know. Like, it should not be messed up by something like that, you know. Okay, so we lost a bit of momentum in there with the damage by the looks of it. Yeah, let's take the Head of Mischief down. RNG Fest, yep. Yep. You know how it is. It's even worse for Arena. Like, could you imagine if PvE would be as RNG as PvP with all of the crazy things that are happening in PvP? My god. My god. Like, that would be no fun at all. What do we have? A Torment, a Blight, and a Rat or a Mischief. No, another Suffering. We would probably lose our minds, yeah. Yeah, or that go random. Imagine on Hydra heads with Reflect random. My god. Like, look, weak hit. No block buffs on 2 of them that kind of needed, but I could use an Affinity Breaker on my Feral to basically go around this issue, but we want to keep that protection on to boost the damage. And it seems like the fear procs every single time today. Yep, literally. Okay, we got a Mischief. At least we can deal with a Torment now. No more shield on that one. So I think for this team, at approximately 150 turns, I start seeing the rat count getting close to the limit, you know. So we should be there pretty soon. Okay, we can go for the Mischief here, but nah, that's pointless actually. Let's go versus this one. Okay, 2 coming back. Let's see what we have. Decay and Rat. Gonna be able to kill the head of rat before it takes a turn. Can provoke that one. The head of mischief is gonna die no matter what I'm doing. So I might as well just end its miserable existence. But I'm gonna attack the head of suffering with the ally attack though. And yeah, once again, Toshiro might kill the other two as well. I'll get close to it. Okay. Let's see. With the suffering there. Supposed to use the AoE. I misclicked on the basic skill. Got a misclick right there. Defense down. Weaken. We can take the Head of Torment down though. Okay, we lost Toshiro. Not a problem. Let's hope the block buffs will apply. And I'm not going to use the ally attack because I want to keep that increased attack for when Toshiro comes back. But instead, I'm going to smash it hard with Theox. Okay. We got him back. How much is the highest Toshiro has done with the A1? I think was around 8.9, close to 9 million. But the problem that you have right now, before with Ninja, I think I got to 16 million before they changed Hydra. Right now, because you're killing the Hydra head so fast, you just do not have time to build up that momentum and put a lot of debuffs on the target. So that is one of the main issues that you have right now. You just don't have time to build up a lot of debuffs on the decapitated heads before you kill them. So you have 2, 3, 4 debuffs, and that's about it. So because of it, Theox suffers a lot. The ally attack champions suffer a lot because you're killing them so fast. And I'm going to bring back probably all of them now. Let's see. I don't have enough buffs, so maybe only 3. No, all 4. Better. Perfect. My Inchensa is built on 9-piece protection. That's why I have my damage dealers pretty slow. So everybody's close to 300 plus speed or more. My damage dealers are under 200 speed. Theox and Toshiro. Plus, they're both gaining turn meter. One thing to keep in mind. So if I make them too fast, they're going to take so many turns when the Hydra has the shield up that I'm going to end up in reaching the turn limit count with barely any damage if I do that, you know. So here, once again, no matter what I'm doing, the Head of Mischief is going to die. He's going to drop the turn meter on the other ones, which sucks. And Bank is going to take them longer to put the shield. To drop the shield, not to put the shield, sorry. I'm just hoping that maybe, just maybe, the Head of Torment will take a turn before. That's why I decided to boost Mikage instead. So I'm not using an attack from Toshiro or Theox. But seems like I'm running out of options. Okay, so we have the Head of Rat. I don't want to kill the Mischief now, so I'm definitely not going to do it. I'm going to go and waste basically damage. 0 damage. Look at that, see? No, on a Chimera, I'm using Alice. I'm not using Toshiro. But if I would build Toshiro for Chimera, I would take him to around 240 plus speed. So I would give him almost 100 speed on top of what he has now. Because in the Chimera, I want to take as many turns as possible. Completely the opposite of the Hydra. Yeah, Alice completes more trials. I don't have to get annoyed so much at the ramp form because I can put the block damage. Oh, I need block buffs, bro. I just realized that. You see, look again at this, bro. The Head of Suffering has been sitting there for the last 5 minutes. Since then, I've killed the Head of Mischief multiple times. I'm about to kill it again, and again drop Thermiter from the Head of Suffering. Like, again, I need to go and attack a head with a shield so I deal 0 damage. Like, it's so freaking dumb. Unbelievable. Like, honestly, it's so infuriating. You see, even though I tried to avoid it, I had no chance. And look, again, just watch me killing the Head of Mischief another time before the Head of Suffering is gonna drop that shield. He's like, no, I can't be bothered. Now I'm gonna take a turn for you now. No, no. Okay, thanks God he's not a Head of Mischief. Thanks God he's not a Head of Mischief again. Yeah, likes to sit and do nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we actually reached it earlier. Vrei up? Ok, hai sus la tati. Stai jos? That way, no. Daddy nu poate acum, îmi pare rău. No, no. Dad is busy. No, nu pot acum, tati, îmi pare rău. Te pun jos dacă vrei. Opa. Just come, daddy, come. We're almost done here, though, with this run, so we Gucci. I think we're gonna get to, like, 1.9 billion, something like that, which is pretty good. Or we're gonna get close to it, though. Yeah, Oscar is so freaking big now, bro. Like, every day I'm just mesmerized, looking and thinking to myself, I cannot believe how big he is. But literally every single day. He is taller than most kids because he's only 2 years old, right? It's just wow. Like, I remember when he was so small that he used to stretch his hands up and he was barely reaching the table. Now he's 1 head taller than the table. Like, where is the time going? And he's just getting cheekier and cheekier. Oh no, we had fear on... I haven't even noticed that I had fear on him. I might as well put the leech and get ready to deal some damage after, because nothing is happening here. Okay, block buffs. The Head of Rat, we good. We can kill the Head of Torment too now. And get out of this sticky situation. Who should we buff? I think Theox, because I see Toshiro has tons and tons of buffs. Let's get that damage up and running. Might as well kill that Mischief now before the Head of Suffering comes out and I have to kill him twice, but I'm I'm go I'm gonna wait for the head of red. Yeah, happy. Okay, beautiful. Now we had no shield on anyone. That's beautiful. Let's take the head of red down though. Nu poți mai ascultati că nu e loc. I think since they've changed Hydra, this will be my personal best. I can't remember what I've done last time. I know somebody died early. And I was towards the end and I did not want to basically retry. Yeah, I think I lost Krisk at around this turn count. So I had no more provoke. O scarică, hai afară de acolo, tati. Ai grijă la cap. Okay, let's put block buffs. Weak hit again there, because why not? Let's try to take the suffering out. No need for increased speed or provoke. This will kill one, but that's about it. Okay. We lost Mikage. So let's give some Termiter to Toshiro. And I'm still gonna go versus this right here because I want to kill the Head of Torment. And now I'm gonna deal with the other one. Now we're gonna deal with the other one. No decreased speed there. I should kill the Head of Mischief now before the Head of Torment gets to build too much Termiter, so we don't drop as much. Let's increase the duration of buffs. We're gonna bring them all up now, which might be dangerous. Okay, the Head of Suffering. Let's put the debuffs on. It's annoying that they're not taking damage from Hex either when they're like this, you know? I mean, that would still empower Tranda, but damn, bro, like, let him take some damage somehow with that shield on, you know? Let him do something. No matter how much it is, just let him do something. Just let him do something. Okay, let's wait now. Let's wait now. We can kill the Head of Suffering, go grab a cup of coffee, have lunch, and come back. And those ones that still have the shield on. Yeah, we are on track, I think, for 1.9. Not even sure where would that put me on the leaderboards for non-Tranda teams. I think Assi, the German content creator, did some crazy damage with his team. I'm gonna look for it in the chat and show it to you guys. I'm sure he did a video on it, but I'm not sure which one is the video. I know he posted a screenshot. Really solid damage with that team, actually. And he's using Carnage as the main damage dealer. No, bro, there isn't such a thing. Okay, better nerf Tranda than nerf 100 champions. So instead, they kept Tranda strong and they nerfed everybody else but Tranda. That's what happened this time around. And don't tell me that was a mistake rather than let's mess up the other ones and Tranda stays strong. I do think that many of these things that happened were not really... They haven't really thought about them good, you know? They've done them and only after they realized how bad it is. Yo, Peter, I will try to stream tomorrow as well, the Faction Wars. I won't be on for long. I'll just literally do that. I cannot do videos for all of them. I prefer to stream them. So like this, we can actually discuss a bit other options as well. Like I've done today. Like today, I've done the 2 factions. Tomorrow, I'll try to do the other ones, you know. Yeah, at least she's not OP in the Chimera, because the Chimera has no body part or anything else. Because if she would be OP in there as well. Bring them back. Okay, we've got a Mischief there. And what do we have here? Suffering again. My god, I've seen the Head of Suffering today more times than I can actually count. And it's not the right affinity either to pop off, you know? Yeah, I haven't used Vulcanos at all yet. I actually haven't used any of the big damage dealers. But that's mainly because I'm trying to use more budgetish champions as well, more accessible, so people can actually see how you can do it without those champions, at least at the moment. I know later on it's going to get much, much harder, but it's all about control and working on that area bonus Great Hall. That is the most important thing. Red Revive? What do you mean? Red Revive. Yo, Diamond Wolfpack, what's up, buddy? Okay. Should be able to get this done in 5 minutes, guys. Yeah, going pretty good, man. What about you? Just trying to do my Nightmare Key for Hydra. Because we have a harder clash. So just doing my part for the clan. Yeah, but was just oh, okay, sorry. Raz, yeah, Raz is basically like Revive, yeah. Just the shorter version. Raid is the only game we play. Yeah, there are a lot of gamer terms, you know. Like, I don't call damage dealers just damage dealers all the time. Mainly, I call them DPS. Even though in Raid, doesn't really apply to it because it's not damage per second, it's damage per turn. But all of these freaking games have DPS. Damage dealers. It's the same bloody thing, you know? Oh, awesome, Diamond. Awesome stuff. Glad it helped out, bro. Damn, so again, we shielded on everybody. There's no point to provoke, and I don't want to put that increased speed up. Because I'll be taking too many turns. Gotta give them time to breathe in here. Okay, so let's boost the Ox and let's kill the Head of Torment quick. Okay, or we can do it with ally attack, actually. Nice. Okay, no block buffs on the Head of Blight again. Jesus. Toshiro is on 6-star Crushing Rand, yeah. But that's mainly for Chimera. I'm not changing... it's not really so important for Hydra, to be honest, because I'm already ignoring so much defense. With the gear set, Mastery, the Great Hall, you know. So maybe Nature's Rat at 6-star could potentially be better. Maybe not. Because he doesn't really ignore so much defense from the kit, right? So no point to use the block buffs. Let's just kill the Head of Rat and then somehow deal with the Head of Blight. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. That's why I don't do it often. I don't do it often. But this week we decided that we go hard, so I'm not gonna let him down. Yeah? Bleepy? Oh wow. Oh wow, Bleepy. Oh, I supposed to put a provoke, damn. Ah baby. Scuse, Tati. I supposed to put a provoke. No. And I have no hacks on the mischief. That really sucks, bro. Okay, there we go. That got me worried for a second there. Because they're moving much, much faster now. I was like, I don't want to lose my Teox right before the end. Okay, let's do 100 million damage here quick somehow. I want to get to 1.9, baby. 1.9. Okay, we do need a block buffs here. 70k per K HP does not feel that strong on a Riptide. I mean, 70k HP is not high HP if you're looking to put it on a damage dealer, you know? Or on a healer. Yeah? Okay, defense down. Who should we target with Mikage? Not the Spirit Head, because we're gonna go there with Teox. Let's do that. Let's put a decreased speed so we have an extra debuff. And thankfully no increased attack on Teox, which is good, because we can have to Shiro pop in more damage. Usually it's a problem only when they're on lower HP, like it was right now. Wasn't really a problem for Teox to have the increased attack. It would have been bad actually, because he was gonna hit harder and was gonna be enough HP left for Toshiro to ally attack as well. Okay, 60 more turns. 60 more turns. Where do you recommend I be? In terms of HP percentage, he has 6-star Crushing Rand and is not in Savage. I mean, re-rolling the gear for Ascension and all that stuff is gonna make a massive difference. And just look for substats. Most likely your gear just doesn't have a lot of HP percentage substats, you know? I would assume that's one of the main things. A good ring, a good banner, the amulet to have HP, everything to have HP, either flat or percentage. Damn. I had a feeling, I knew it, they were gonna get there. To a prox. Oh man. The head of suffering is gonna put that reflect damage now, huh? The head of mischief. Ah no, we're gonna kill the head of mischief before he takes a turn. But right now I wanna let him take a turn, so I'm gonna have to basically just waste attacks. Again. I'll show you the stats in a second, Royal. I'm almost done with the run. So we're just wasting damage here at turns. We need him to drop the shield before I kill the Head of Mischief, because if not, overall it will cost me more. That was close. I was close. Come on, Torment. Can you take a turn? Probably not. Probably not. Reap counterattack, exactly. That ruined my plans there. It's actually annoying sometimes when it happens when the Head of Rat procs the passive and he somehow puts reflect damage if he doesn't have if he doesn't have the block buffs and Theox counterattacks. I had to give him a Blood Shield accessory ages ago to basically try and counter that problem. Yeah, spot on. I thought that we're gonna get around 1.9 billion, and here we are, yeah. We're gonna get a Toxic Cloud now, so we're not gonna be able to do much. And that's about it. I can let it go on auto from here. Pretty decent. Yeah, I'll show you the build in a sec. Okay. So we have Theox with 260 million. Krisk 182. Incensa 11.8. Firol with 4.5. Lady Mikage 13. And we have Toshiro with 1.4 billion damage. Let me just quickly find that screenshot from Acid to show you guys. He did better than me, actually. Damn. I don't know why when I'm opening images from Discord nowadays, they're all coming like in this crappy quality. And do you guys remember when I said that Mad Hatter is Theox 2.0, and I had people calling me crazy for saying something like that? How is Hatter Theox 2.0? He sucks. He's a shit champion. Look at the damage. Look at his damage. Look at his damage. 2.2 billion. And he has pretty much the same team. He just has a different defense down champion. Right? Mishinaki. And weak spell instead of Krisk. So his team is more free to play in a way or another than mine. And he got more. I could get more damage as well with bad RNG on rotations and stuff, but still, that's a very solid key that he did there. I need a resistance banner for my Galatir, please. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. Ogre Tribes, crit damage. I'll take that. I don't need you. Orcs accuracy 5-star. I don't need you either. Seeing Deliana and Hydra is shocking. No, I think Deliana And other champions for the high elf faction with the faction unity is very strong. Because you can build crazy teams like that. Oh, come on, dude. This is a nice banner, though. Okay, so that's my Toshiro. 6-piece Merciless and Feral. These are his stats. I'm only using the first form, nothing else. As a relic, I have the Irate Coronet. Only level 12. And these are the masteries. Then Mikage is on my regular Chimera build. Theox, he's on Savage, not on Merciless. These are his total stats. I do have the Cat's Gaze on him. Krisk, Perception, Curse, no Relic, Masteries, and Cruelty as a blessing. And then the Spheral on 9-piece Protection. You can add 20 speed and the rest of the stats. Not so relevant on him though. But yeah, 300 plus speed. Masteries. Cruelty, no Relic. Inchensa, no Relic, 9-piece Protection. 313 speed. And this. Yeah, that's why I kept her like this instead of giving her protection. But yeah, guys, that was it all for the day. I will try to do one tomorrow as well, but just a quick one for Faction Wars. We do have the Ogreens and the Skinwalkers opening tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Appreciate all of you guys tuning into the stream, spending your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever you guys are in the world. And smash a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you guys do it. If you haven't joined my Discord, make sure you guys join Discord as well. We're talking about all types of things in there related to raid, non-raid, other games and stuff. So if you need help with anything, feel free to just post in the right channel in there and you'll get in. But I will catch you all tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe.